This is off. Now we put it in a safe place. Don't touch it, don't hit it, don't do anything because it's a grenade. So I think, there we go. There we go. It's out. Hear this happen. Look at that. Now it looks way better. Everything is put back together and look at that. Man. All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And as you see from the title and the thumbnail, the Corvette is getting a carbon fiber steering wheel and it's going to look absolutely insane. So over here we have all the parts laying out. We have everything that we need to put on the carbon fiber steering wheel inside the Corvette. We have this box open already because this right here is just the trim piece of the steering wheel. So instead of having that stock one with the kind of like silverish, this one is the real carbon fiber that's going to go with it. And then in this little tiny package, we have the magnetic paddle shifters. What's really cool about these is that it feels like a supercar. So just hear this happen. Oh, it's ridiculous. Hey, I'm telling you guys, this is one of the things that I looked at when I first wanted to get the carbon fiber steering wheel. So I knew I wanted to upgrade this. And let's go ahead and move on to the steering wheel itself. This is the new steering wheel that is going into the Corvette. And let me tell you, it looks absolutely insane. This right here is going to add so much to the interior. And it's just something, you know, nice to add inside the car. We added a lot of the stuff outside, so time to add something in the inside. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start getting this install going. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pop the trunk and get that battery disconnected. All right, guys, so I'm trying a new angle of approach. So I have this little like mounting on my chest. But anyways, we have the doors open right here. And then now all we need to do is get to the battery. So the battery is right here in the back of the trunk. Don't know, the Corvettes have their batteries in the back, not in the engine bay. Take that out, and what do you know? The battery's right here. So we just need to grab a 10 mil and then take off the negative side. Let's go ahead and grab us a 10 right here. Let's go over there to the battery. Taking that off. There we go. And then now let me go grab a napkin, wrap up that negative side, just so it doesn't touch anything and doesn't ground itself off and starts making some sparks back here. All right, after some going around, we finally got the thing off and now we're good to go. So now we can go to that steering wheel and pop off the airbag. And there's two holes on your steering wheel, one on this side and then there's gonna be another one on that side. You just find some things that can fit into that hole. As soon as you press them in, this airbag will pop off. Like I said, you have one hole here. So put that in, and you have the other hole over here. Come on. So I think, there we go. Got it. Then we can pop this out and then get to one of the controls. Right now, my number one is to get those two airbags out because that's like the biggest issue right there. So let me show you guys real quick what I'm talking about. So there's two lines right here that you have to disconnect, and there's one in there that you have to disconnect. So just take your time and you guys will do it good and you won't have to worry about anything. All right, so there we go. So we have everything disconnected in here. So you literally have these two plugs here. You have to pry it up, get the lock off, and then these just wiggle off. And then this is the one that I was talking about on the side. You literally just push one side and then it comes out of that plug right there. One thing I will recommend is that if you guys have one of these like pick tools, this is the best thing to use when you're getting these plugs off. It helps so much. All right, so now that this is off, now we put it in a safe place. Don't touch it, don't hit it, don't do anything because it's a grenade. So we can now break that one lug nut off of here. And that right here was the thing that I said in the beginning of the video, that this might be the one to give us problems. Oh shit, y'all. I was doing it backwards. So we need to go, I need to go down with it. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, nope, I broke it. Yep. So we're good to go. Damn. There we go. It's out. Yep, and then now just slide off and then go to the other one. And just like that, the steering wheel is off and we're ready to put the carbon fiber back on. So now that the steering wheel is out, now we have to transfer everything here and put it onto here. The only thing that we won't be transferring over is, of course, the trim pieces and then the paddle shifters in the back because we have the new carbon fiber one and then the new upgraded paddle shifters. that trim piece is out. And then now we have to transfer all the electronics, all the buttons, all of these right here, take them all off, and then put them onto the new wheel. All right, so now that we got everything disassembled from the old steering wheel, the only things that we left on were the paddle shifters because we do not need those anymore. We're getting the newer ones. And then we have the wiring harness right here, all of the bolts, all the tools. The trim piece we do not need anymore, but we do need the buttons. So we have that gone. Now everything just goes and we start building the new wheel right here. All right, so we have everything laid out. The first thing we're gonna do though is take off the small ones here, and then we're gonna add on the bigger ones right there. Because you know, if you put these on right here, this is basically how it looks. It looks just like the stock one over there. So then now the bigger ones are on, and you have them on the steering wheel. Look at that. Now it looks way better. All right, I just completed one side of the wheel, so here we go. That's how it's gonna look. All right, so now that we got both of them done, now time to put them on the steering wheel. Check that out, boys. Oh, boy. Oh, that's so dope. Over to this one. Let's do this. Yeah, come over to this one. Ah, boy, this is what the Corvette should have came like. That's how it should have been. All right, so we have the trim pieces all ready to go. Now these just pop right back in. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, guys, so everything is put back together, and look at that. Man, does that look good. Oh, this is gonna look so good inside the car. So now that this is all done, now we can take this and throw it back into the car. And that right there is the completed version of how it will look. Man, does that look so good. And the best part about it is the magnetic shifters. Oh, that came out so well and so good. I'm so glad I did this. So there you guys have it. That's how it's gonna look inside the cabin. Man, this looks so incredible in here. Sitting in the seat and then just using it, man. Checks out, everything's, I have lots of words. It looks so good. So now that's next for the Corvette is the Flex Fuel Kit. We have it sitting right over there with the long tubes. Those will be going on here tomorrow, so stay tuned. But that is a nice little addition to add to the Corvette. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock out this video right here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and to hit those notification bells because we have the Flex Fuel Kit going on and the long tubes right over there. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. See ya.